So the last couple of weeks have been tough for both Drake and his fans. After he decided to officially wave the white flag in his beef against Kendrick Lamar,
Couldn't
he has
stand
still
it.
been
Couldn't stand
somewhat
the heat.
active. First, people saw him out in the Turks partying, which is hilarious considering this line from Meet the Grams.
Hold
Saw
on.
him out in the Turks partying, which is hilarious.
I'm not gonna lie. Why this look so weird to me, bro? I ain't used to seeing Drake with fucking hair like this, like his hair out. I don't know why that looks so
Hilarious
weird to me.
considering this line from Meet the Grams. Of course, he also had the Twitter Riddler and his cryptic messages that he shared, along with some of Drake's belongings.
I'm not gonna lie, that nigga Drake did have niggas coming out the woodworks, bro. That nigga had a fucking what he had the fuck the Sinister Six. That nigga had the Sinister Six come out for his ass, and they beat the shit out of him like they did Spider-Man in the first Spider-Man game. They beat the shit out of him. They chunked the fuck out of Drake. That was funny as fuck. Just like in Spider-Man, you know how you start out winning, but then once the niggas came together, they started beating on his ass. They started beating that ass.
He allegedly possessed. And yes, I know the journalist Christopher Alvarez now claims that Drake did no wrong that night, but the more I think about it, the stranger it sounds for Drake to want to hang out with this guy of all people at 3 a.m. in his hotel room, where Christopher claims that Drake played him some unheard beats. Not even songs, just beats. Which Drake doesn't even make beats. I don't know, the story is just not adding up to me.
Alright, chill out, man. I am not believing Drake was trying to fuck him. I'm sorry, bro. I am not believing that. Come on, bro. I am not believing Drake was trying to fuck him.
Regardless, in
It's
an attempt
crazy.
to pop back out and silence the critics, Drake did come back with a feature on Sexy Red's new album.
He did do that. Like, bro, why you chose Sexy Red of all people? The nigga Kendrick came out and say, nigga, what you see in this picture? 2 bad pictures. Like, come on, bro. Like, literally, why is you associated with Sexy Red right now? You supposed to go to anybody else. Go somewhere else. Go to Glorilla or some shit like that. Cardi B. Anybody. Why you with Sexy Red, the nigga that he called you out for fucking with? It's crazy.
Specifically on the song You My Everything. And I have to say, in listening to her part of the song, I think Miss Red might have damaged my brain permanently. I mean, her performance here is just straight up garbage. Like, I'm talking about...
Hold on.
I mean, her performance here is...
They made a music video with the baby fresh out. I ain't gonna lie. That's a
just
little wild.
straight up garbage. Like, I'm talking about way worse than Soul Train.
I'm like, Cap, ain't no way. Soul Train is one of the worst songs I ever fucking heard. Like, let's be real, bro. Like, come on, bro. Ain't no way Sexy Red made a song so bad it was worse than Soul Train. Soul Train was a song in the career right there, bro. Stop it. I hope it's not that bad. Is it that bad?
What is shit fuck me for?
Now, in his feature, Drake attempts to silence the haters and to diffuse the ever-growing buzz around the first and greatest diss beat of all time, Metro Boomin's BBL Drizzy. Now here you...
I ain't gonna lie. I hope that become a thing. Like, niggas will make diss beats just for you type shit. I hope that become a thing. Bro, that shit was hilarious, bro. Metro was cooking when he did that shit, bro. I hope that become a thing. That shit is hilarious. Like, don't fuck with the producer. That nigga go start making beats on your ass and shit like that. It's crazy. Making fun of you is fucking crazy.
You get the same bullshit Drake that we've gotten over the last couple of years. Lazy lines about having sex, and bars about the tough guys in his entourage. But this one's gotta be my favorite.
Soon as this shit get resolved, I'll turn librarian for you. I'm booking that shit.
What?
Soon as this shit get resolved, I'll turn librarian for you. I'm booking that shit.
That shit's a hot pack of ass, my nigga. What the fuck is this bar? Nigga, did I write this? I might have wrote this. My bad, bro. I might have wrote that. Maybe that's me.
Why?
And here is where he tries to reclaim his status as the true BBO god, sampling the record itself and saying,
Me and the surgeon got history. I changed a lot of girls' lives for real. They need a new body that hit me. Hey, BBO Drizzy, they want a new body. They asked me for it. The last one, Jung, he did it for free because I sent so many past ones for him.
So here Drake is saying, yes, I am indeed the BBO god, because yes, I've likely spent millions of dollars getting various surgeries for various women. I mean, at this point, Drake
That
is
shit
looking at
ass.
these chicks like Build-A-Bitch, apparently. In this way, I guess Drake tries to divert the joke on himself into a
Nah.
W.
I'm not gonna lie. That's never gonna happen. Like that, even 50 Cent couldn't get out of that fucking situation. Like, let's be real, bro. That nigga done won a lot of motherfucking beefs. He ain't getting out of, he wouldn't have made it out alive on this one. I ain't gonna lie. Like, nigga, you can't fight a fucking producer making a PBL Drizzy beat, bro. You can't. I don't even know how you fight that. Like, nigga, you just gotta go into some corner and just shut the fuck up and start making music, bro. And try to make so many hits to where they forget all about the fucking what you call it. That's it. That's the only thing you can do. You
All I
can't
know
do nothing
is that
else.
stupid BBO Drizzy hook has lived rent-free in my head for weeks. And the
Me
fact
too.
that people were dissing him in 1,000 different languages was just hilarious.
15の頃は焦がれた2人とも好きで競うコンペ今やどこ楽しめる祭りが下手なこの頃
Overall, this song still makes
I'm not gonna lie. The only thing about different languages beats, you can't tell if it's ass or not. Like, nigga, if they got a nice flow, you can't tell if it's ass. It might just be a hot pack of ass. But the shit sound fire. I
my
guess that's how you think our shit sound.
ears bleed, at least for the first 2 minutes. But Drake's flow really is great here. I do have to admit though, I find it hilarious that he keeps fulfilling prophecy after prophecy.
When I see you stand by sexy red I believe you see two
I
bad
said the same
bitches
thing.
Even the biggest Drake nut gargler has to admit that the optics of this are hilarious. Now, more recently, a ghost from Drake's past has revealed its ugly head once again. Or should I say Ghost Riders? Thank you. Back in 2015, Drake would famously destroy
Quentin Miller? Is it Quentin Miller?
the then very respected Meek Mill in a rap battle. He took down the dude from the streets who was known for getting hyped on the mic, releasing Charged Up and then the hit record back to back in the matter of a week. Drake crushed any chance that Meek might have had by hitting him in
I'm not gonna lie. Back then, I was on Meek's side for sure. I was on Meek's side doing that whole beef back then, bro. I was on Meek's side. But I feel like he still put out good songs. Like, even that beef shit, I feel like he was putting out good songs, but niggas just wasn't fucking with it. He was putting out good songs. I liked the songs and shit like that. But everybody was just on Drake dick.
his most vulnerable
So
spot.
he lost.
I remember back then I had just left off to college, and when I heard Back to Back playing at house
Really?
parties and on
I'm not gonna lie. I was in like 9th, 10th grade.
the radio,
was in,
I
like,
said,
ninth, tenth
holy
grade,
shit,
yeah.
my guy Meek is cooked. He tried to come
No. You're going through it right now.
back. I tried to hype up his responses to my friends, but it did not matter. Everything about Back to Back was perfectly strategized. Even the artwork for the song directly referencing the walk-off home run in Game 6 of the 1993 World Series hit by Joe Carter was so well planned. For those of you that don't know, that home run propelled
McMill also the GOAT. Yeah. But, like, not to get off. I was gonna say he got a legendary song. I don't know if niggas still fuck with it. Fuck that shit. Niggas will still fuck with that shit. But Dreams and Nightmares, that's a legendary song right there, bro. On some real shit. Dreams and Nightmares is a legendary song. Like, that's the only thing that put him up in that category. Dreams and Nightmares. What? No what? Dreams of Nightmares and a legendary song. That's what you saying no to? Because if you saying no to that, you's fucking cap. You's fucking stupid. He talking about get up, make him. I'm not gonna lie, bro. He like Meek Mill could have saved his fucking career if the nigga wasn't so fucking dumb on the internet. He could have saved his whole career if he just wasn't so fucking stupid about the internet, bro. How is you in your 30s but don't know how to fucking work the internet, bro? Make it make sense. How is you in your 30s and don't know how to work the internet? That's so, I don't understand that. You ain't like you so past the internet that you just don't know how shit work. No. Meek Middle age 37 and you don't know how to work the internet. You say some of the most dumbest shit. Like, bro, how is that possible?
The Blue Jays to back-to-back championships. Drake had entire crowds of people saying lines like,
Trigger fingers, turn to Twitter fingers. Yeah, you getting bodied by a singing nigga. You love it and you gotta get a world tour. Is that a world tour?
No.
alluding to
He
Meek's
did,
then
he
relationship
did.
with a much bigger entertainer than himself, Nicki Minaj.
That one line won him the beef right there, bro. On some real shit. That one line won him the beef.
At the time, his status as her boyfriend was eclipsing his status as a rapper. Don't get me wrong, he was still dropping good music, but he was becoming more known for
I don't know, bro. Like, that shit just dropped off. They made one song back to back, and that was it. And I ain't gonna lie, I was fucking with they beef. I'm not gonna lie, I was fucking with they beef, especially Chris Brown. That nigga Chris Brown out. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga Chris Brown say, nigga, I was ready to fight a nigga, which I was fucking with. I ain't gonna lie, that's the type of beef I like. I liked that Chris Brown shit and Quavo. I liked that beef. It wasn't none of that little bullshit. Well, like, nigga, you don't think nothing gonna happen. No. With they beef, that shit can go in two ways, my nigga. Either them niggas gotta fight when they see each other, or somebody go die. It's fucked up, but that's how it is, bro. Niggas got too comfortable just saying whatever the fuck they be wanting to say. We should start rapping? The fuck I'm gonna start rapping for? I'm a Twitch streamer. I can rap whenever I feel like it. Apparently, because all these niggas just and diss Kendrick. I'm not dissing Kendrick. What is you talking about? If anybody, it's gonna be Drake. Drake.
for being Nicki's boyfriend more than he was for being Meek Mill, which is something a man is obviously going to be clowned for. This whole song is layered with references that emasculate Meek, who is known for his tough guy gangster image and ferocious delivery in his songs. For Drake to drop a radio hit on his head through a diss record is something that we had not seen for a very long time, and this really got him a lot of credit as an MC, and he really should.
Chris Brown is a GOAT. On G, he is. It can't be denied, so shit.
Shed the soft R&B Marvin's Room guy label. Now you're probably asking yourself,
it can't be
well, why do I
denied.
bring
He is
this
a
up
GOAT.
today? Well, first off, let's just acknowledge that what Kendrick did to Drake recently is exactly what Drake had done to Meek almost a decade ago. Because just like Drake recently,
who ass you go beat? You ain't beating Chris Brown ass. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know that nigga go hit a line of coke on your ass, and next thing you know, he can't feel shit. I can't feel my face when I'm with you, and I love it. That's what's gonna happen. That nigga go hit that line. Next thing you know, nigga, he got hella strength now. You ain't winning that shit. That nigga can't feel himself. That nigga floating right now.
Meek actually put out some decent records of his own during that beef.
He did.
Dropping Wanna Know, War Pain.
War Pain was fire. Okay, I wasn't tripping. That was the name of shit. War Pain was fire.
and Pray For Him. 3 great records that got completely eclipsed by Back to Back. In these songs, he talks about how Drake is an inauthentic artist, even calling him the new Milli Vanilli.
Was it Quinn Miller? Was it Usher? Was it detail where you really got your flow?
Referencing an R&B duo who infamously failed when it became public knowledge that they weren't actually singing a single note on their hit album. But in the end, it did not matter. Meek could have dropped the most scathing record of all time, and no one would have cared because the public perception was that Drake had already won.
Oh, gee, bro, me and Jamari on the same side, nigga. It was Team Meek back then, bro. It was fuck Drake, even back in the Meek Mill diss. Shit, bro. It was fuck Drake. I was on Meek Mill's side.
Any of that sound familiar to you guys? Like Kendrick just got 2 platinum records calling him a PDF file. And just like Drake recently, Meek seemingly went into this battle with no strategy. And to me, in the end, that's why they both lost. Now, to Meek's credit, during this beef, he did expose the most glaring kink in Drake's armor at the time, and that's the fact that he had gotten a lot of quote-unquote help from ghostwriters writing some of his biggest songs. There is a reason that the term
I about to say that's why we know it's a sweatshop nowadays, cause of Meek Mill. But nobody ain't give a fuck. See, that was the downfall of this rap shit. I channel my old nigga just there. But yeah, it's a sweatshop, and we know that cause of fucking Meek Mill.
Term OVO sweatshop was coined at this time, as people began to speculate that Drake would use his record label as a guise to bring in talent, suck them dry for inspiration.
Oh yeah, I Love McConan. I fucked with that song. That was a hot ass song back then. I don't even care if he was gay. I don't care. That was a hot song.
And ideas, and essentially sign his name on the top of their homework, and really leave them even worse than they were before they met him.
You're not an artist anymore, little guy. You make my hits now, pussy.
Meek Mill called him out on record to give Quentin Miller his due credit for his work on If You're Reading This Is Too Late.
I just wanna know if you ain't right there running through the 6 shit. Tell us who the folks Quinn running through the 6 with.
And even tweeted out, "Stop comparing Drake to me too. He don't write his own raps. That's why he ain't tweet my album, because we found out." Following this beef, reference tracks to several Drake songs would be released. People were shocked as they heard Quentin rap melodies and choruses from songs like Rico, 10 Bands, Started From the Bottom, and Know Yourself.
See, the only reason why... Damn. I know why he ain't pop off, even though them was his songs. The reason why he ain't pop off, he didn't have the voice. Like, let's be real, that's it. He ain't got the voice. That was his problem. He ain't had that voice to be able to make a hit and have people fuck with it. That's all it was.
Oh, money, new women gotta keep it bouncing.
Other reference tracks would be released from Party Next Door for the songs Company, Legend, and You With Me. Man, imagine this is your dream, to write for a massive artist like Drake, and in the end you don't even get paid for your contribution.
I never got a publishing check off of any Drake songs.
Nigga, what? So hold on, nigga. You gave a nigga, you writing songs for this nigga and you ain't paying you? Oh nah, boy. Boy, I'm going in that motherfucker like Ice Cube, boy. Where my money? Where my money, Drake? Where my money?
Regardless, the ghostwriter allegations had cooled off for a very long time after this. Drake, of course, went on to drop a ton of hits and several albums. But now the ghosts of the past are seemingly back, as the reference tracks have leaked for Mob Ties, Ratchet Happy Birthday, and Jumbotron Shit Poppin'. Specifically, I do want to hone in on Mob Ties here because, well, Ratchet Happy Birthday fucking sucks. And Mob Ties by many is considered to be a classic Drake song, as many felt it was a response to Pusha T. Just listen to how his biggest fans feel about it.
But I did hear about that maybe he got some help on Mob Ties. And I ain't gonna lie, Mob Ties was a song that I felt that was Drake with his back against the wall. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yo, Drake, if he ain't right, it felt away.
I love the song.
Yeah, like that, I would be like, that would hurt my heart.
What's one of our favorite songs, Mavi, now?
Sick of these niggas.
Oh, my God.
I didn't have Mob Ties.
Oh, I'm sick of
these niggas.
I'll hire some help.
Yeah.
Get rid of these niggas.
But now we're finding out that an artist named Vori is allegedly the man behind Mob Ties. The flow, the cadence, everything is mapped out on this reference track.
Sick of these niggas, sick of these bitches. Higher shoulder. You ready, bitch?
Now, should we be surprised by this? Absolutely
Damn.
not. But it does just show yet another prophecy
Damn.
coming true.
I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough.
And now
On G, like, I think even then, by then, I didn't really like Drake because he was a singing nigga. I didn't like singing niggas back then. I wasn't trying to motherfucker pull a girl off the pole and shit like Drake was. Nigga, I was fucking 10 or some shit when Drake came out. I wasn't trying to get no girls off the pole. The fuck I'm gonna fuck with Drake for. But he did have some hits. I did like few of his songs. But so I'm with Kendrick on that one. I think that was his best when he was doing the singing and shit. What was the album when it was just his face and a blue backdrop type shit? What was that album? I think that was probably one of his best works. And I don't even listen to Drake, so I ain't even got no real say in that. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe that one of his best works. Cause that's the album I can recognize. Like, even though I ain't listened to it, I still knew about 4 or 5 songs from that album.
we're finding out that
For
he
sure.
didn't even write his most infamous tough guy anthem. Now, in any other genre, I don't think many people would give a single shit. But in rap, this has always been considered a cardinal sin, and for someone who has claimed over and over again that he is the best rapper in the world with the best pen, well, people find it comical. And listen, guys, I love many Drake songs. I've spent many years and had many good times listening to Drake.
Okay. How are you? Well, I'm like, bro, what the fuck is HRU? Okay, I got you. I'm good.
He has several classic albums to me, and he is arguably the greatest entertainer of my generation. But somewhere around 2017, I stopped checking in on his music.
Had to
I
be a
think
little smart.
Scorpion was the first record I really didn't enjoy. And
Had to use my brain just there.
unfortunately for Drake, he just went up against the most authentic artist I've ever seen when it comes to representing where he is from and how he is raised. And when you stack that up against a manufactured mega artist who seemingly has no boundaries as to which flow or style he might steal next, he was really fighting an uphill battle. And coming in with no strategy at all was just a horrible decision. Like, he went from begging Kendrick to drop to saying, oh well, that was just a fun little sparring session. Like, he got...
I'm not gonna lie, that's another reason that nigga Drake lost right there. Bro, they made so much little
Kendrick to
fan
drop to saying,
animation
"Oh, well."
about this man. This was hilarious when I seen it. Hilarious. Bro, this is another reason why he lost. Why they did that boy Drake like this, and then they had a little BBL shit giving him a fat ass and all that shit. That shit was hilarious. But the fans was cooking on this beef. I ain't gonna lie. That's another reason he lost.
Oh, well, that was just a fun little sparring session. Like, he got cooked to the point that almost a month later, Drake's biggest fanboys are still scrambling and crying over this massive L. And Jesus Christ, is it beyond easy to trigger them at this point. But y'all let me know what you guys think about this whole situation down below. As always, also want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing. But as you guys know, it's been your
Damn,
boy,
ow.
the Tan Superman, and some other rap scandals out here need to be covered, so I'm out.
I fuck with Jamar. And fuck that boy Drake. That's how it is right there. Fuck that boy Drake.